Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing, a brand new stream, brand new week of daily races. We are back at it again. However, one thing I've noticed, I need to turn my fan off because it's rather warm in here. But one thing that I do have to say about this week is that I struggle around Grand Valley, and I think that this, for me, streaming it at least, is a bad idea. This could lead to a bit of embarrassment, but we're going to give it a go. What is also a bad idea, if I may say so, is Daily Race B. Has anybody seen that combo? Absolutely horrendous, but potentially hilarious combo at Monza in one of the big like 9-seater like camper van things. I'm forgetting which car it is now or which van it is. But that's Daily Race B around Monza, which could be somewhat interesting. Spark Siri, how are we doing? You say have 5 subs. Is that you giving me 5 subs? Do you have yourself 5 different accounts or something? What's going on there? He says, welcome to 500. I presume you mean 500 subscribers? Is that what we're talking about? Let me see if I can work this out. Let's have a look. Oh my word, there we go. We've hit 500. Oh, mate, what an absolute hero. Thank you very much. How have you managed that, then? Have you got yourself a few different accounts, or have you just gone and asked everybody some favours? What an absolute hero. Thanking you very, very, very much. Well, there we go. That didn't take long. We've hit 500. 500 subscribers. What a treat. Halfway to 1,000, which is the target that I most definitely want to hit by the end of the year. I try not to put too many kind of things on, targets on things, but that's what we gotta try and aim for and progress a little bit more as well. Used your other accounts. I thought there might have been some some clever way around it. There we go. 5 different accounts. Well, to counteract that, we still need another 5 fresh faces, another 5 new subscribers as well, and then we keep it legit. But I appreciate that, mate. There we go. At least we can say that we're end of the year. Well, yeah, exactly. I should aim for a little earlier. Yeah, maybe September. It gives me a couple of months. I've really got to start pushing then. I've been saying for ages, so loads of ideas and things that I want to do on the channel, but just takes me so long to get round to it. It wouldn't be too bad if this was the only thing that I could sort of be focusing my time on, but between work and everything else, it becomes a little bit of a struggle to really put as much time as I want to into it. But yeah, we will be doing our best. One's your wife. There we go. Well, appreciate it. Say thank you to her. Bob, how we doing, mate? Good evening, peeps. How we doing, buddy? I hope we're all well. We're going to kick things off. First race of the stream, this one here. It's a Sylvia race, basically. It is the car to be in. We may have a little look at some others. We may have a look also at the Veyron. Of all the cars, I really didn't think that would be one that is doing well around here, but Veyron is in the top 10 quite a bit. So that's quite interesting. But we're on the medium tyres now. I should have, but I didn't check the race requirements for this one. So if anybody could potentially fill me in on that, that would be amazing. I'm going to look to go perhaps around the outside here. Oh, he's pushed a bit of contact there. We've had loads of contact. Oh no, that wasn't very clean. We're still P7 though. It's all right to try and look around the outside of there, but you just got to make sure or hope that nobody's going to run wide. possibly have a look to the inside here. No, just enough maybe to put him off there. It absolutely was. Now he's going to be on the inside here. Let's keep going, keep going. It's a better first lap than I thought it was going to be. I thought we might have had an absolute nightmare. Oh, it's a hard no stop. Oh. Well, I'm on the medium, so I guess at some point we best get onto the hard tyres. Is hard tyre a requirement? I think it is, isn't it? Racing hard a requirement. I gave him a bit of grief, but it turns out that that is quite hard to go side by side through there. Right, we're up to P6. That one. Hard's mandatory, right, got you, yeah, okay. So I guess really the best thing that I can do is actually just to push as much as I can and then dive into onto the hards as late as possible. That was clean, that was clean. It did look like there was a bit of contact, but rest assured, there wasn't. Oh, that might be a penalty. That might be a penalty. Ah, it is, yeah. Bugger. Both ran wide. Ran too deep. I just basically had to follow suit there. Oh no. I hope I don't get a penalty for that. Bad enough with the damage. And now we could have had P2. Right, we're still going to have the podium here, position. And we're going to be able to fight for that, I think, potentially. Ah, sorry, buddy. Sorry. Quite glad there. It was almost as if the game kind of let us sort that one out ourselves. Motive, how we doing, buddy? Alpha, how we doing? Nice move, DW. Thanking you. Oh, that is another nice one. It's a lot easier to race people when they're all on the hard tyres and you're on the medium. It's a lot easier then. I've got to say that much. I'm going to be devastated to go into the pits. I'm going to end up bottom of the grid. Oh, I just realised we've got bloody traction control on there. That's no good. Probably explains how I've been getting most of my moves done out of the corners. I've had a computer helping me. That's no good. Right, okay, come on. We just need to try and push and build as much of a gap as possible. The pit stop here is pretty lengthy, so it's not really worth being on the mediums. I'm going to lose quite a lot of positions when I do go into the pits. Fastest lap of the race so far, which explains a lot because we are on the much better tyre, which nobody else is on. And whilst we might have a bit of satisfaction of having the fastest lap of the race, or at least our name going to it, it's of no real benefit or use. See if we can at least catch up to P1. It would be good if we could. Even if it's just to say that's what we've done. Penalty. Oh no, I'm alright. I thought I would have got a penalty there. I thought that one was pretty clear cut, but obviously not, thankfully. .4. Bit wide there. Got him under 2 seconds now. Jonathan, how we doing, mate? Good evening. .6 we're catching. We're not going to get the position, I don't think, by the time we need to pit. And he'll be very glad that we're going into the pits. Within 1 second, we might, for a split moment or two, we might actually be in P1 in this race. We might just be able to nip in front. Be very short-lived. Problem being here is he'll defend very hard because he might think that it's for the race win. Craig, how we doing? Unfortunately, Craig, this isn't as good as it looks because I'm on the wrong tyres, so everybody else is on the hards on a no-stop, and I'm starting on the mediums and now having to make a pit stop after, hopefully after I get past the Ferrari here onto lap 9. Going to pit at the end of the next lap. Ah, sorry buddy. That's my bad. It'll not make much difference to him because we're going to be pitting anyways. Oh, and we've got it. And we got a penalty. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'd say that one's fair enough. Because he'd be thinking that I'm racing for the win, but I'm going to be nowhere near. So I can't even argue with that. That's fair enough. Yeah, 27 seconds. Yeah, I'm going to lose a ton of positions. I'll be lucky if I end up anywhere near even a top 6. But it's been good fun to do the race on a better tyre to everybody else. It's meant I've been able to do some overtakes, so I suppose that's a bonus. Alright, onto the hards. Let's watch how many positions we lose here. I think it might even be more than 27 seconds, you know. Yep, there we go. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Right down to the back of the grid. P11. Oh, that's so frustrating because we started P7 as well. So, and we did make good progress and we did get a few good moves in. A few really good overtakes. I haven't driven the hard tyres yet, so I'm expecting to end up losing it potentially here. So I think what I might do is between this and the next race is actually just run on the hard tyres. So my qualifying was enough to put me P7 in this lobby. Maybe stick with that for the next one and jump onto the hard tyres. Because otherwise, it's a difficult track to actually overtake this one. It really is. I keep getting caught on that track limits there. But it's a really difficult track to overtake this one. So to have to... It's alright when we were on the mediums. You can get past pretty much everybody that we had in front of us on the mediums. But on equal tyres, dare I say it, that's a little bit more tricky. I wouldn't... Oh, 1 second penalty. I thought that said a 1 minute penalty there. At the end. The guy at the bottom had a 1 minute penalty. Yeah, so that one was a little bit brutal. So let's go. We got fastest lap though, as we should expect on the best tyres. So let's not worry about that one. Let's go again. But like I say, this gap that we have now, I'm gonna actually jump into do these laps on the hard tyres and just get a bit of practice. Because I rather stupidly didn't read the regulations on that one before I jumped in. Oh, no way, Craig. At Knockhill yesterday, and a staff member gifted us 2 free season passes for all events. How unreal is that? Oh mate, what a belter. That is unreal. So is that for any event, any race, any category, any championship, anything? Just any event that's held there? That is unreal, and I'm a little bit jealous. Actually, I'm more than a little bit. I'm a lot. I'm a lot jealous. Very jealous. That's mega. Oh, no way. All events, bike racing, car racing, what's that say? And family fun days. Unreal. How did you manage to sweet talk them into giving you that then? Or was that your natural charm? Has just meant that... I mean, Christ, that must be worth a fair bit as well, though. You think of all the events that would go on over the course of a year or a season. There'll be some good days out there. Has British Touring Car already been to Knockhill? I don't know where they are in the season. I normally end up just catching up on the odd races of British Touring Car, to be honest. I used to follow it really closely, and then sort of, as you can imagine, F1 kind of took over. Can we go to both days of... Oh, get in. Alright, there you go. You've answered my question. British Touring Car, rather than just both days of British Touring Car. So that's coming up then, I guess. Go there a lot and got other staff members. Unreal. British Touring Car in August. Oh, what a treat. What a treat. Do you follow the British Touring Car much, Craig, or... See, I used to follow it a lot. It used to be one of the only real motorsport things that I watched, and then during COVID, I ended up watching a lot more, and then really sort of delved and got right into Formula 1. Oh, 58 treble 7, that's where we should have done the guessing game. So I'll tell you what, on that note, let's see if anybody can guess it. We'll have one more lap here. Does anybody want to take a guess at my qualifying time? We'll have time for one more lap. Oh, we will have a penalty to serve in this one, so bear that in mind. It doesn't have to be my fastest lap, as such. It's just whatever this lap is going to be. So you may have to... Oh. Tell you what, let's start again. Got more interest in bike racing. Ah, got you. The bike racing, I think we were talking about it last week, weren't we? I've only just started to really, after doing that video for Chrissy Rouse's cousin, I've only just started to really appreciate it or have any kind of actual understanding of it, whereas I didn't up until literally about a week and a half ago. 4 wheels good, 2 wheels bad. Oh, I didn't realise I was. Oh, there we go. In a drifting session for this one. But yes, for driving, not for spectating. Yeah, I would definitely rather watch bikes than be doing it myself. But then cars, a little bit of both with cars. It's weird though, because for as much as I watch the Formula 1, like so much, I sort of took over my life, the F1 now. I would hate to be an F1 driver. It would just be such a nightmare to be an F1. Like, when you watch not least of all, obviously they train very, very hard, and they obviously are absolute athletes at what they do. But can you imagine? I mean, like, so I did the karting video a few weeks back, and Craig was there, and I was racing his son Byron for. I think I've mentioned it obviously quite a bit for it, but for anybody who didn't know, but like that day was enough for me. That, like, we were only there from 9 o'clock till 2, and that was enough for me. And then even then we'd only done like a few 15-minute sessions, kind of every half hour, or with 45 minutes gap in between them or whatever. And like I was done in just off that. So to imagine, traveling all over the world, which everybody thinks would be an amazing thing. You think you're only really turning up to the track, and the practice sessions, just running around doing practice sessions relentlessly. The media, people asking you the same question every time. You're starting from pole. What do you got to do to win? Like, you're starting at the back. How many positions? How do you think you can do good out of this race? Or same questions, say every single week. I couldn't do it. It would be my idea of hell. That I stick to Gran Turismo. Right then, P8 on this one, but now we are on the correct tyres, so let's hope that we can do as good as we did in the first race in terms of overtakes and positions made up and all that sort of stuff. And we have to hope that our advantage on the last race wasn't actually all just down to being on medium tyres, even though it absolutely was, but we can remain optimistic. So let's go P8. Let's at least aim for P5. Right, we should be able to have this Ferrari. he's got himself a nice slipstream. Whoa! Someone's gone. Gone too deep up front there, P4 and 5. Try and just make sure I got the best exit there, just on the off chance that I might have been able to nip underneath the Ferrari. Oh, someone's gone. Oh, there's going to be contact there. I can see that one coming. I can see that one coming a mile off there. I think he's going to run wide. Yeah. Could have predicted that one as well. Magic, we've got that one. Right, back in P7. Come on, still a chance of a pretty mega result here actually. Because nobody of those front runners has managed to really drop anyone and create a, you know, decent gap. .3 still to the lead. Come on, what do we reckon we can do this? Yeah, I know they get paid loads of money, yeah, I know that, but it would still do my head in. I think to just be asked the same questions in every conference before every race. That's the bit that would annoy me the most, I think. I know that, you know, they're getting paid to do what they love, but my word, I would hate to be an F1 driver. It would just, to sit in those press conferences for like 40 minutes. You know, you've got it on the Thursday, which is before the weekend, then like post qualifying, I think they do one, which is what they think before the race, and then they do and then after the race, and just, oh no, just do my head in. But I'm the kind of person that sits and watches them all, so I appreciate that they do them. I'm the person that sort of sits and watches every single press conference before every weekend. Right, 4.6. So a little bit of time lost to the leader there, but we have made up a position while doing so. We said top 5. And then the Ferrari here, fellow Brit, with a penalty. 4.6 to the leader. I think he's had to stop now worrying about anybody behind him, so he's able to get his foot down just a little bit more. 4.7. Right, I thought that might have been a penalty there, but I'm glad it's not. Right, let's see. We could be on for a podium here. Let's see if we can have this podium. 1.4. I think he might be in the Sylvia as well. I'm not sure. Right, the gap to P3, that is the position, or that is the number that I want to be keeping a check on this whole race now. I had a feeling there, you know. I had a feeling that is going to put me so far back. Oh no, come on. I don't want to lose these positions. And damage as well. And damage. I can feel this car absolutely limping because of that there now. Oh man. I'm losing to that. I have to really try hard. I want that P4 back now because that's where I feel like I was in a good position there and sort of quite decently deserved. Just never braked until after he hit me. Yeah, that sounds about right. I can believe it as well. Right, we should have the Ferrari here. Should have the Ferrari. Right, I want P4 back, come on. Got a few laps to do it. There's a few people racing in the Ferrari, but I'm not too sure, kind of, I'll be honest, I'm not too sure why. It doesn't seem to be race pace-wise, at least. Ferraris are the ones that I seem to be getting past the easiest. I don't know if P3's just served a penalty there actually or not. I'll catch that comment in a second, Ark. Something about the white Ferrari. Oh, the white Ferrari almost got killed by him too. Ah, right, but he missed him and went off. Oh, I see. Maybe that's who he was aiming for. Oh, got off right there. That was my phone buzzing. This has actually turned out to be an alright race, this. It's going better than the Nürburgring last week. My Monday stream at the Nürburgring was a bit of a disaster. That's track limits, I think. Is that track limits for the Ferrari? It's got to be. It's so harsh everywhere else. Surely that has to be track limits for there as well. I don't think it is. Come on, 2 laps left. I think that Ferrari's now just in the slipstream of the podium, P3, which is just doing enough, struggling to catch on these straights as easy as I normally would have done. Quite frustrating actually, because if I caught up to P4, P3 is right in front of him, which was the podium that we were initially aiming for. 2 laps left to do it, come on. .4, 1.2, 1.1, that was a good exit there. Had to be because the entry was pretty horrific. Come on, right, final lap, 1.1. They're closing now within a second, 8 tenths. Inside of 8 tenths now, come on. We can have the podium here. Depending on how things go, we could have the podium. There you go, the first one's gone wide. He's in the Sylvia as well though, P4. He's gone wide there, he's messed that up. Almost working. The old switcheroo. Right, track limits for P4. I just need to be close enough to the Ferrari because we can have them on the straight. That's a good exit. That's a good exit. Go, 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 go. P3. Are we going to be close enough? Probably not. I'll have to absolutely ace this sector here. Kind of banking on him maybe getting a penalty there. No, he hasn't got one. Annoyingly. And we're not quite going to catch him there, but I tell you what, that was a mega race. That wasn't too bad at all. Oh! Oh, he's got himself a minute penalty. No wonder we didn't catch him. Pleasant surprise. We get the podium then. I did not think that he would have been on the medium tyres there. I thought that he was managing to just stick to the guys in front through slipstream. Well, that explains that one. P3 it is then. We thought it was P4. An unexpected promotion. What a treat. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Oh well, we got the podium that we were after. I guess that's, we can say that that's this one done. We'll try and improve our quali time and see if we can start a little bit higher up. That was actually a really good lobby that, apart from the... I wanted to say a Lamborghini. Was anybody in a Lambo? I felt like that's what had rammed me off, but it wasn't. It was all a bit of a blur. I think it was... No, it wasn't that guy. Somebody rammed us off anyway. But I tell you, starting from P8, podium, off the back of that, not bad. After being killed like that, insane result. Exactly 5 positions raised, 5 positions lost, and 5 positions gained again. Something like that anyways. Not too shabby. Happy with that one. Happy with that one. Let's go again. Let's go again. I'm going to be streaming until 10, so we can either do 2 more daily race C's, or we can have a look at this absolute monstrosity of a daily race B. It will be absolutely hilarious, I have no doubt. It was P5 that killed me, right? I thought he'd actually ended up quitting out, but he got P5 in the end. Fair play. Should we have a look at some other cars, or should we stick with the Sylvia? I was curious as to how come the Veyron was doing so well. So let's maybe actually just have a quick look at that, because I would have thought that this would have been horrific on everywhere except the straights. But I'll be curious to have a look and find out. Oh, I've got to short shift this as well. So this straight is where we should realistically gain quite a bit of time, although I don't think it's all that much quicker. 147 is what we were maxing out in the Silvia as well. Oh, I tell you what, it feels like that actually gets stopped a bit quicker though. Except when you get down on the power, that does push you out a lot more. So the Silvia, you'll be able to get down on the power and still turn. This, not so much. Really do feel it. It just immediately pushes the car to drift out wide, even with the slightest throttle. So you've got to be cautious and conscious of that. It's like the slightest bit of throttle and the car just wants to straight line. So the Silvia is definitely going to be no, better through that section, because you can keep your foot down as you're exiting the corner while still steering the car. Let's just see what this lap time will be like, and we'll go for another and sort of judge from there. Anyone want to take a guess on what our lap time will be though? Now's your chance. Now's your time. 156.212. I want to see if I can do a bit better than that. Veyron is not phased by that curb. Normally you've got to really avoid that curb in turn 1 on the right hand side. Now losing a lot of time there. Weird with the Veyron actually, you don't have to roll off as much speed as you think you might do, or at least as that's a penalty that, or at least as much as I thought I would have to turn the car into the corner. So you can brake, and you can probably, the car will sort of feel like it's on tracks if you actually just put a bit of trust into it. Let's give the Veyron a go, shall we? I feel like this will actually be a bit of a struggle in comparison to the Silvia. Nah, that's where you compromise. It's easy and very tempting to keep your foot in it there. Imagine going off there. That is not where you... Realistically, that's just never going to be a motocross... motorsport piece of track, is it? That down on the other side. There's one big cliff drop. Right then. Oh, we're getting dropped further down the grid. 54.6, wow. P9 then, what do we reckon? Do we think we could get another podium out of this? The Veyron, at least to be fair, on the straights, in the slipstream, should most definitely make things a little bit easier. I'm just noticing there as well, there's two NSXs. There's two Hondas in that one there. I think they were P4, P5. There were two together on the grid. What are they? Oh, 5 and 6. Everybody else beforehand in the Nissan. Right, let's go. Predictions in. Where do we finish on this one? Oh, let's not have that view. All the upshifts, all the short shifts, go, go, go. This has got to be a place or two. A chance for a place or two here. Oh, maybe not. Sorry, buddy. My bad. My bad. Oh no. I had quite clearly outbroken there. However, he did make, I think, the same mistake. He was worried about going into the back of another car as well, and he also moved. Just kind of everybody trying to not kill each other. So this isn't a very good start. Oh well, fat chance of a podium. Let's just see what progress we can try and make now. I'm not going to quit out like I would normally do. Apart from incidents like that, the racing does normally stay very close here, so you never know, we might be able to catch up. limit again. Another penalty. Ah, man. Turns out the Veyron is quite hard to drive. Right, the mission here is to not finish last. James May style. Right, we're catching up a little bit now. Almost, kind of. Starting to get the feeling that I should never have thought about driving the Veyron though. 156 is the fastest lap. I'm 1.6 off the pace of the fastest driver in this lobby. Right, here we go. Mission not finished last should hopefully be made easier by the fact 3 people up front there, or 3 people in front of us, are serving penalties. Mission not finished last. Looking possible. See if we can get into the top 10. Which maybe requires a little bit of fortune of someone pinning it or something like that. Oh, that's an opportunistic. Oh no. I was going to say an opportunistic move. I think it's just outbreaking. There we go. Right, P12 for the penalty as well. That's good news. Might be able to just look to the inside here. No, that's not quite going to happen. Oh, yes it is. Oh, he's still kept it. Great fighting. He's still kept it. Now he's on the left hand side there. He's going to have the line. Just nipped back in the gap there. Slight lift here. I just want to make sure that I get the line right and I can get my foot down nice and early. Straight line this. Oh, he still kept it. Brilliant, brilliant stuff that. Go, 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 go. Right, second attempt to try and get him. Heading into the tunnel. Just going to try and do a slightly better job now of holding on to the position this time round. Right, we've got it this time. P12. Right, P10 and 11. I'll just up ahead there. Right, we said P10. Or top 10 is what we said. Oh. Ferrari almost losing it on exit there. We're pretty much going to be pushing this Ferrari along up this hill here before we look to try and get the move on him. One more nudge. One of those that isn't worth trying to gain any more of a slipstream from. Oh! Because we've got such an advantage on the straight. Holds on to it though. Just going to say that there's the guy behind. I'm waiting for him every single corner. He's looked like he's tried to stick a nose in and go for a move. Prioritise this exit. Go, go, go. Come on. That's the one. We'll be past him before we get to the tunnel. Great scrapping with a Ferrari there. Mega. We got past him though. Top 10. That's what we said we had to aim for in this one. We could not be finishing last. We still got 2 laps to go here. We had an absolutely horrendous start, but we're pulling it back now. .5. Oh, don't hit the wall. Can't believe my fastest lap is at 57.6, which is 1.6 off the pace. Oh no! That's going to be a penalty. Yeah, penalty. Gonna have to serve that next lap. Oh, someone in on the mediums. That's helpful. invite him to the inside, knowing, just judging by the last of the few laps there. I had a feeling that he would run that one wide, but he's ended up still managing to be in front. Oh, there we go. I was just going to say he's overdriven massively the past few laps, that car, and it was only a matter of time. And just as I was about to say that, couldn't get the words out quick enough, he'd already ran it across the gravel and was on his way, as Martin Brundle would say, to the scene of the accident. Oh man, no. Oh, we're going to hit. Oh, that's a bit brutal, serving a penalty in reverse. Get turned around for God's sake. Oh, that's brutal. We just served a penalty in reverse and lost way more time than we should have done there, by also being binned on the way out of the corner. I'd ran wide and I had made the initial mistake, but of course that put me into the path of somebody else. Which luckily it didn't ruin their race, but it definitely hindered mine. So, mission not finished last, still in play here. And it looks as if we're just going to be able to do it. I think he did end up nipping in front of me there, but I came off the throttle stupidly. Stupidly! Oh man. Well, that was funny. Oh man, right, one final race, but let's stick with the car that we know. Stick with the car that we know. And let's get back into the Sylvia. Yeah, exactly. Disaster first and last lap. But in between, in between, not too bad. I'm going to jump straight back in the Nissan. See if we've got enough time to get 3 laps in here. Hopefully. We've got 6 minutes. 6 minutes 40. Just under 3 minutes a lap. So let's see if we can improve our time. Problem being now is that we want to stretch the gears out, not short shift, which I'm definitely into the habit of already. Right, 6 minutes, 3 laps. Let's play the game that we always play. Guess our lap time. If you get it correct, all 3 decimal places, so 56.212, all 3 decimal places. Free t-shirt from the merch store if you guess it correctly. What will our lap in purple be for this short 6-minute qualifying session? 3 laps hopefully, if I don't bin it. What will our lap in purple be? That's right on the edge if it's not track limits. Oh, I want to be braking way earlier than that. 55.777. That'll be alright. Half a second improvement. I'll be happy with that. This is the trickiest corner on the circuit, I think, that one there. Really difficult to kind of roll the car into the middle of the track, start straight lining on your brakes, and have enough trust in the throttle almost to allow the car to turn round. Right, 55.777 is what we're aiming for then. If we can do any better than that, then amazing. Right, 56.7. That one's no good, but we've got a lot of room for improvement. Struggling to get the car rotated there. It actually doesn't turn as easy as the Veyron. The Veyron having a much lower centre of gravity. It almost feels like it's on rails around a corner like that. Right, needing to brake a little bit earlier. Right, 3/10 up, 4/10 up. I was going to say my exit on the last lap on that corner there onto the bridge was actually really decent. Half a tenth lost in comparison to it. I'm going to try and brake just a little bit later than what I did. That's also going to end up actually costing me more time than it was ever going to be worth. Right, this looks like it should actually be a current personal best. It'll not quite break down. Oh no, it will do. This will drop to the 55s. Cushy. Let's keep going then. 55.9. We want 2/10 taken off that, just under. Track limits, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, so our fastest is going to be a 55.947. I was going to say, unless by some absolute miracle that I take out enough time to serve a penalty and still improve. I had to push there just to try and do my best. Even just to find the limit, which I think we most definitely found there. What a treat. What a treat. Oh, come on, stay still. There we go. Yeah, 55.9. We should hopefully start a position or two further up the grid. Hopefully. Hopefully. Oh, no, we don't. We start further down. Our SR's getting our DR, sorry, is getting a little bit better, actually, that said, so naturally we will drop down a little bit. P7 was where I was starting with a 56.2, so that goes to show now, because that's 7/10 quicker, 56 than the 56.2, 55.5 for P7, so Right, we're starting on the hard tyres, or we're racing on the hard tyres. Oh man, I make that mistake every time. Right, let's go. Starting P10. Where can we end up in this one? Predictions, please. It's a much, much better lobby, this. So if we can, even if we aim for a top 6, that would be decent. Already hit 500 subs, so yeah, thankfully we hit that at the start of the stream. Although it was mostly due to Sparks on like numerous different accounts, but to say we've hit the number at least anyways, we are there. P6 says Craig. Let's go. Let's see if we can do it. Ferraris in front. 2 Ferraris in front. P9, 8 and 9. What's that behind us? That's the Nissan as well behind us, I think. Oh, curb almost unsettling the Ferrari already. Earlier on the brakes there. Oh, the Ferrari's gone for it. Max will not be happy with that one because that was a bit of a hopeful lunge there, to say the least. As I was just going to say, there's a car ran wide there, which is going to upset the pack as everybody Constantina's into him. And somebody else to the inside. Let's just try and get a good exit here. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. Ferrari. Oh, I thought Ferrari. Whoa! What happened there? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ferrari's just launched me there, but I don't think he's... I think that's been a lag there because... Oh, and then somebody else is being punted. Oh, man, no. I think that was a bit of a lag there because that Ferrari didn't really launch me that much. It was just a slight bit of contact, but it sent me flying. Someone on the inside there as well. Got to be careful getting pushed out wide there. Dare I say it, almost intentionally tried to just run a little bit wider there. Take a slightly scenic route around turn 1 instead of trying to battle. Thought I had more chance of surviving that way than... No! Oh no! Haha. I'd almost saved it there. Well, in fact, I had saved it. But by that point, was then going way slower. That's unlucky. A lag punt, yeah. That's exactly what it was, I think. Oh man, right, let's just try and see here if we can make up a few places either through luck or just actual pure pace. But is that someone into the pits, I think, there? Yeah, someone into the pits. Oh, that's interesting. He's going on to the mediums, I think, from the hard tyres. Surely enough, that's never going to really be worthwhile, I don't think. I don't think you can gain 3 seconds a lap. In fact, we know you can't gain 3 seconds a lap, not if you end up in traffic as well. Plus tyre deg and all the rest of it. Big chunk of cars though, off here. Big chunk of cars. Made a mistake there trying to go around the outside of this guy, haven't I? Absolutely. I'm not making a mistake this time. Oh, he covers it off. Right, we've had a fair bit going on, but P10 for us at the moment, still only 9 seconds off the lead. I'd still say it's anyone's race at the moment. It's not exactly over just yet. .1. Not that I'm looking to try and win the race, but it's always good to know that between you and first place is 9 different cars that are all within a second of each other. Yeah, exactly, almost 30 seconds in the pit. I think, to be honest, by the time you pull into the pit and your loss of acceleration on the way out, yeah, 30 seconds would be absolutely bang on, if not even more. Look at that, it's just one big train of cars. Still at the moment, 8.9 to the lead. Oh, trying not to slide. .8 to the lead. Oh, I was sliding a bit there. That's no good. Right, can we pick up some positions and slipstreams? People serving penalties. This is definitely going to be messing things up a little bit as well. .9. Come on, anything can happen here. Larry, how we doing, mate? Hope we're all well. Yeah, missed me in the warm-up race. Yeah, you did all right in that one though, didn't you? I think you said P4 plus a spin. But yeah, looking forward to the British Heart Foundation stuff. It's always, you always know that it's just mega racing guaranteed. Even, you know, even when you have a bad race, or what you might consider to be a bad race, it's still much better than majority of the daily races that you will ever do. But that said, this one's turning out to be all right. P1 just can't drop anybody at the moment. He's got everybody right behind him. So I said top 6. If we could manage top 6. We've had a little bit of a nightmare in places at the start of the race. Of which, to be honest with you, off the top of my head now, I can't even remember what it was. Which shows how busy it's been. Look at that. 7.7 to the leader. Oh, he's pushed me into the wall. I think somebody serving a penalty there just kind of messed that grid up a little bit there. Trying to slot back in or defend or whatever. Ended up with about 4 cars all going to the same corner. Oh yeah, we can't be doing this, everybody. Snaking across the track to try and save themselves or avoid themselves a slipstream. Oh, we managed to keep that one round the outside there. Wonderful stuff. P8. We said top 6. In fact, we said if we managed top 6, it would be an amazing result for this kind of lobby. What I like about that hairpin is kind of both lines that you use. It kind of ends up being roughly about the same time that you gain or lose. No matter whether you go over the left hand side and try and prioritise your exit, or you go right to the inside and kind of hook the turn a bit better. Can't believe we got a penalty though. Gutted with that. I don't even know which corner that came from. Which is going to hurt our race quite a bit, I would have thought. Man. Right, hopefully this Ferrari doesn't go for the move as well. Oh, he'd been within his rights too, so the door was open there and he was super close to us. Right, luckily half-second penalty. We've only lost 1 position. The race is just over halfway. P9 for us. No, I'm gone. Oh man, track limits as well, understandably. Oh man, this one's fallen away a little bit now. Just looking there, wondering if I got damage. I'm sliding all over the place. Dirty tyres, most definitely. Damage is brutal. Yeah, it's we picked up a bit of damage in some of the earlier races. Oh man. Ah! Whoa. That's those guys just a little bit too far away now, I think. Come on. Felt like we had loads of potential, and then one or two unlucky moments. I don't know how I got that last lap wrong on that corner as well. Not really had many problems with it all night. And then just when it matters, track limit again. What corner is that then that I'm getting caught there? Ah. I wonder which corner that is. Well, in fact, I think I know which corner it is. It's on that sort of slow left hand before the double right. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Somebody into the pits. Lost time repairing, yeah. I knew that one. I was too busy reading comments. I think you can accept this race is almost gone now, though. Apart from maybe one position up ahead here. This is the one that I think I'm getting caught on for track limits. I hope you're not apologising for me reading the comment, Larry, and getting the chat limit. I do it all the time. Which I'm sure you know very well anyway. I'll try and think I can do two things at once. That's probably chat limits as well, is it? Yeah, there we go. Once again. We've gone from ending up on the podium to trying to not finish last to getting every track limits penalty possible in one race. Well, P8, all things said, is not too bad. But I think that was mostly because people either had penalties or pit stops or whatever. Or just binned it or quit. That lap taking slightly longer there. But anyways, oh, P7 because somebody else had a penalty. P7, I tell you what then, actually, in terms of DR, that's probably done us a massive boost there. Congrats on the big 500. Thank you very much, Adam. Appreciate it, mate. Thanking you. Thanking you to Sparks, who actually managed to tip us over the sort of small stepping stone on our way to hopefully 1,000 pretty soon this year is what I want to be aiming for. So I really do appreciate all the support, everybody tuning in every week. Absolute bunch of heroes. We will call it a day there. We'll call it a night. I'm going to get back to doing the longer streams as well and starting at 7 because the last few streams I've just started at 8. Just with being quite busy with work and getting set up and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully in the next week or so we'll be back to starting a stream from 7. We'll get some more races in sort of per stream. As opposed to just doing the 4 at the moment. We used to always do 6 daily races and I want to get back to that as well. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to British Heart Foundation starting soon enough. And is there anything else going on? Not much really, is there? I haven't had a look yet to see if there's any more updates on... Oh, Autopolis racecourse for a time trial. That'd be good. Although I struggle at Autopolis and I will certainly not be seeing myself spend days upon days trying to get gold on a challenge that I will not get gold on. So I'll probably give that a miss. But there we are. Hopefully everybody has enjoyed the stream nonetheless. Some good races in there, some not so good ones. But not too shabby overall. Oh, what's this one here? Toyota GT Racing Cup. When's this one on then? Event date the 4th. When's the 4th? Is that a Monday? No, that's Sunday. Is that Sunday? When's the 4th? 29th, 30th tomorrow. It's the first on Thursday. Second, third, fourth. Yeah, that's the Sunday. Ooh, we might try that. We might see if we can give that one a go. 24-hour Le Mans. Le Mans. Love it. Let's give that a go. What's this button do? Oh, free practice. That's a good idea. Right. Okie dokie then. We will leave it there. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed it. Yeah, it's Sunday. Well, we might give that one a go on Sunday if we can do. We'll see what the... will it actually tell us what time the events start? You entered a blocked scene. Interesting. Oh, this is our contract. There is a bit in here which actually says that you're not meant to stream these races, would you believe? I do remember seeing this in here. Like gameplay, I'm sure there was I remember. Why did I end up reading such a full page of this? I think it was because it was the first time that I'd seen it to enter a competition, and I was like, "Whoa, what's all this about?" Broadcasts entrants confirm that they will permit the promoter, well, if needed on behalf of the promoter, to include footage of their gameplay. Yeah, okay. There you go. There you go. Bottom one, last one. By entering this competition, entrants confirm they will not communicate or discuss details about the competition, which is just. I don't get, including but not limited to results, images, videos of the races, live streams of the races. How bizarre is that? But I don't know if that means once they get to the final stage. Surely enough, you must still be allowed to broadcast this sort of thing. Oh, we'll sort all this out later and I'll enter that. If I can do that on Sunday, we will enter and we will do that. Are you doing Nations on Wednesday? Is that this Wednesday? Potentially. I could do Nations on Wednesday, only if it's a decent race though, I'll be honest, or one that I stand a chance in. This is really annoying that you can't skip to the bottom as well. If it's a decent race, or do you already know what the combo is, Craig, for Wednesday? If it's Super Formula, then I'm in. If it's Spa, then I'm in. If it's Gran Turismo, if it's Nürburgring, then I'm in. I didn't say anything about Wednesday. All that for that. Proceed. Right, event schedule. There we go. Wednesday. Oh, it's Group 4. Scirocco. Everybody's in the Scirocco. Seaside. I don't know. I would have to have a think, to be honest, mate. I'm not really sure if I'd be much good there, although it is Seaside, so potentially. Don't hold me to it, but potentially we might have a bash of that one. Yeah, I'll see. If I can, then I will. Or I'll have a bit of practice and see where I'm at in terms of leaderboards and things like that, maybe. And if I think we can do some decent races, then I'll put some practice in and we will stream it as well. But there we go. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed it. Appreciate everyone tuning in as always. Possibly then see you on Wednesday, if not a little bit later in the week or next week. And I think it's 25 laps. Oh, that's a long race, that as well, isn't it? What's that? 45-minute race, 50-minute race. Dragon Trail. What do you normally do in Group 4's Dragon Trail? It's normally like a 1:38, is it? Or a 48, sorry, 48, I think. So yeah, close to 2 minutes a lap by the time you have pit stops and stuff. Probably, yeah, a 50-minute race, something like that. So that's a lot of, yeah, exactly, yeah, a lot of death chicane. That's guaranteed to kill me at least once every race. I'll think about it. I'll put a little bit of practice in and I'll see where I think if it's doable. If I can be, we'll see if I can be somewhat competitive. And if I can do, then I will do, and that'll be amazing. There we go then. Hopefully, as I say, everybody's enjoyed it. I'll catch you a little bit later in the week at some point. If not, then maybe on track or another stream next week or whenever. Who cares? Right, catch you all in a little bit. Enjoy what is left of the week, or enjoy the rest of the week because it's only just began. I'm going to go. In a bit. See you later.